Today, we re-diving into one of the most extraordinary and misunderstood families of planets in our entire universe. The gas giants, colossal cosmic worlds, built entirely of gas and fluid, with no solid surface to stand on, no continents to traverse, no mountains to climb, and no soil to touch. These are the true giants of our solar system, the massive planets that dominate the outer reaches of space, and they carry some of the most breathtaking, mind-bending secrets in all of astronomy. For centuries, humans stared at these bright points of light in the night sky, thinking they were just wandering stars. But modern space exploration has revealed them to be dynamic, storm-ravaged worlds that challenge everything we thought we knew about what a planet can be. Unlike the rocky planets we call home Earth, Mars, Venus, and Mercury, gas giants have no solid ground. They are vast, swirling spheres of hydrogen, helium, and other trace elements held together by an unstoppable force of gravity that grows stronger the deeper you go. To stand on a gas giant is impossible. You would simply sink through layers of clouds and gas, falling forever into a dense, hot interior, where pressures and temperatures defy all human comprehension. Let's start with the basics. What exactly makes a planet a gas giant? First, they are far larger than any rocky planet. Jupiter, the largest of them all, is more than 1,300 times the volume of Earth, meaning you could fit our entire planet inside it over 1,000 times. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune follow, each massive in its own right, each with a composition that sets it apart from the inner rocky worlds. The key trait is their lack of a solid surface. On Earth, you can stand on the ground, dig into the crust, and touch rock. On a gas giant, there is no such boundary. The atmosphere simply transitions smoothly into a thick, liquid layer, then into a supercritical fluid, and finally, into a small, dense, rocky or icy core at the very center. These planets formed early in the solar system's history, just 4.6 billion years ago, when the solar system was a swirling cloud of gas and dust, called the solar nebula. The rocky planets formed close to the sun, where heat burned off most of the light gases, leaving only heavy elements to build solid worlds. But, far from the sun, temperatures were cold enough for hydrogen and helium, the two most abundant elements in the universe, to remain stable. The first rocky cores of the gas giants formed first small and solid, but their gravity was so strong that they pulled in every bit of gas and dust around them, growing rapidly into the behemoths we see today. This process took mere millions of years, a blink of an eye in cosmic time, and left the outer solar system forever changed. Our solar system is home to four gas giants, split into two categories: the traditional gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn, and the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. Both groups lack a solid surface, but their compositions differ slightly. Jupiter and Saturn are made mostly of hydrogen and helium, just like the Sun, earning them the nickname failed stars. They never grew large enough to ignite nuclear fusion and become stars themselves, but their chemical makeup is nearly identical to our home star. Uranus and Neptune, on the other hand, contain far more water, ammonia, and methane ice, mixed with hydrogen and helium, which is why astronomers call them ice giants. Even with this difference, none of these four planets have land. Every part of them that we can see is a layer of clouds, whipped into supersonic storms by their rapid rotation and intense internal heat. Jupiter, the king of the gas giants, is the most iconic and well-studied of them all. It is the first planet we think of when we hear gas giant, a massive banded world with a storm that has raged for over 300 years, the Great Red Spot. This storm is so large that it could fit 2 or 3 Earths inside it, a swirling vortex of red and orange clouds that spins counterclockwise, powered by Jupiter's internal heat. Unlike Earth storms, which are fueled by the sun, Jupiter's storms come from within. The planet generates more heat than it receives from the sun, leftover energy from its formation and the slow compression of its gases. This heat rises to the surface, creating endless bands of clouds, light zones of rising gas, and dark belts of falling gas, all moving at different speeds, creating chaotic weather patterns that never stop. Beneath these clouds, the pressure becomes so intense that hydrogen gas turns into liquid metallic hydrogen, a strange state of matter that conducts electricity and creates Jupiter's powerful magnetic field, the strongest of any planet in the solar system. Deeper still lies a small, dense core, about 10 to 30 times the mass of Earth, made of rock and metal, buried under thousands of kilometers of gas and liquid. We have never seen this core, but NASA's Juno spacecraft, which has orbited Jupiter since 2016, has given us our closest look yet at the planet's interior, mapping its gravity and magnetic fields to unlock the secrets of its hidden center. Saturn, the second gas giant, is famous for its stunning, glittering rings, a feature so beautiful that it makes Saturn one of the most recognizable objects in the night sky. But like Jupiter, Saturn has no land. It is a slightly smaller version of Jupiter, still hundreds of times larger than Earth, with a similar composition of hydrogen and helium. Its rings are not solid disks, as early astronomers once thought. They are made of billions of pieces of ice, rock, and dust, ranging from tiny grains to large boulders, all orbiting Saturn in a thin, flat plane. These rings are a cosmic mystery, possibly formed from a shattered moon that came too close to Saturn and was torn apart by its gravity, or from leftover material that never formed a moon in the first place. Saturn's atmosphere is calmer than Jupiter's, with softer cloud bands and fewer massive storms, but it still has intense winds, reaching over 1,800 kilometers per hour near its equator, faster than any jet stream on Earth. Like Jupiter, Saturn has a liquid metallic hydrogen layer and a rocky core, and it too emits more heat than it receives from the Sun, driving its weather and internal dynamics. The Cassini spacecraft spent 13 years studying Saturn and its moons, diving between its rings and capturing images that left the world in awe, revealing the rings' intricate structure and the planet's subtle, beautiful cloud patterns. Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants, are the forgotten giants of the outer solar system, far dimmer and harder to see than Jupiter and Saturn, but no less fascinating. Uranus is a strange, pale blue world that spins on its side, tilted at nearly 98 degrees, so it rolls around the Sun like a ball, instead of spinning upright like a top. This extreme tilt creates extreme seasons, with each pole getting 42 years of continuous sunlight, followed by 42 years of darkness. Uranus has almost no internal heat, making it the coldest planet in the solar system, with cloud temperatures as low as -224 degrees Celsius. Its blue color comes from methane in its atmosphere, which absorbs red light and reflects blue light, giving the planet a soft, hazy glow. And like all gas giants, it has no solid surface, just layers of gas ice and a dense core. Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun, is a deep blue world, with the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching over 2,100 kilometers per hour. It has a dark storm, similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, called the Great Dark Spot, which comes and goes over the years, a sign of its active atmosphere. Neptune also has a rocky core and a thick layer of ice and gas, and it emits more heat than Uranus, driving its violent weather. Only one spacecraft has ever visited these two ice giants, Voyager 2, which flew past Uranus in 1986 and Neptune in 1989, giving us our first and only close-up images of these distant, mysterious worlds. What makes gas giants so important to the universe beyond their beauty and size? They are cosmic time capsules, holding the original material from the solar nebula, unchanged for billions of years. By studying them, we learn how planets form, how solar systems evolve, and how the universe creates the building blocks of life. Gas giants also act as cosmic guardians for the inner rocky planets, including Earth. Their massive gravity pulls in passing comets and asteroids, diverting them away from the inner solar system and protecting Earth from catastrophic impacts. Without Jupiter and Saturn, life on Earth might never have survived long enough to evolve into complex creatures. Beyond our solar system, gas giants are everywhere. Astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars, and many of them are gas giants, some larger than Jupiter, some orbiting extremely close to their stars, called hot Jupiters. These exoplanet gas giants teach us that our solar system's giants are not unique. They are a common and vital part of how galaxies and star systems form. As we look to the future, NASA and other space agencies are planning new missions to study these gas giants up close. New telescopes, both on Earth and in space, will peer deeper into their atmospheres, map their cores, and study their moons, which are often worlds unto themselves. Europa, Ganymede, Titan, and Triton, moons of Jupiter and Saturn, have oceans, organic molecules, and the potential for life, all orbiting gas giants that shape their environments. The gas giants are not just empty balls of gas. They are dynamic living worlds that connect us to the earliest days of the solar system and the farthest reaches of the cosmos. They remind us that the universe is full of worlds that defy our expectations, worlds without land, without boundaries, and full of endless wonder. We often think of planets as places we can visit, stand on, and explore, but gas giants teach us that planets can be something far more grand, far more mysterious. They are a testament to the power of gravity, the abundance of the universe, lightest elements, and the endless diversity of cosmic creation. Every time we look up at the night sky and spot Jupiter or Saturn glowing brightly, we are looking at worlds that are nothing like our own worlds, that challenge our imagination and fill us with cosmic awe. They are the giants of the galaxy, the silent guardians of the solar system, and some of the greatest stories the universe has to tell. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.